There have certainly been a lot of complaints this year about the NFL, about whether people think it's rigged or not, about whether they're going all in on Taylor Swift specifically for the ratings. But regardless of how many people may or may not have been upset about that, one thing is clear. The NFL is continuing to win because the Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the 49ers set records for the biggest Super Bowl of all time. Most watched telecast in history. Super Bowl 58 is the most watched telecast ever, with a total audience delivery of 123.4 million average viewers across all platforms. Over 200 million people total at one point or another, whether it was in the first quarter or halftime or in overtime. Maybe it was on Paramount, maybe it was on Nickelodeon, wherever. Over 200 million people at one point tuned into the Super Bowl to see the Chiefs get their third title. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and of course, for the people that were watching for Taylor Swift. So as tired as some people may be of it, I don't know if this kind of thing is going away anytime soon because it delivered when it came to ratings. Now, I made the statement, I made it a couple times this year that, do I think the Taylor Swift factor has drawn some people? I do think yes, but I think more than anything else, the matchup between the Chiefs and the 49ers, I think that it was a gold matchup. It's the matchup I predicted before the season started. Not because I thought it was rigged this way or that way, but just because I thought that, the Chiefs were going to continue to be able to compete, even with a slow start in the regular season. They were able to compete. They got it going when they needed to. When it came to the 49ers, I thought that team was so talented. They just had a couple things go wrong. They had injuries, really bite them in the ass at bad moments. I thought they should have been in there last year until Brock Purdy goes down with that elbow injury and the Eagles end up playing against the Chiefs. I thought it was a good matchup with passionate fan bases and that people would tune in to see that. Of course, everything else that's at play, whether you think it's rigged, whether you think the Taylor Swift thing had any factor on it, one thing is clear, whatever the NFL's doing, they're going to keep doing it if they get ratings like this. Super Bowl 2024 was the most watched telecast of all time, reaching 123.4 million viewers. Well, I would say averaging that. It reached way more than that. The February 11th Super Bowl game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers brought in an average of 123.4 million viewers, the highest number of people watching the same broadcast in the history of television. That's fucking insane. Basically, people think it's the most watched telecast since the moon landing. That's what we're talking about. 112 million of those viewers tuned into CBS, the largest audience ever for a single network. The rest were measured across Paramount Plus, Nickelodeon, Univision, CBS Sports, and NFL digital properties, including NFL Plus. Per Paramount Global, Paramount saw record-breaking viewership that made Sunday the most streamed Super Bowl ever, but exact data regarding streaming isn't available. Probably not the most streamed thing ever because that was probably that playoff game that drew like 23 million people. I don't think 23 million people were probably watching on Paramount Plus if they had the option to watch somewhere else. Before this, the biggest telecast was last year's Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the Eagles. It was initially named the third most watched, ranking behind 2015 and 2017. But after they updated the numbers, we saw it reach the most of all time. These figures combined from Nielsen and Adobe represent the average numbers of viewers who tune in at any given moment, but Nielsen puts the number of people who viewed any portion at 202 million, up 10% from last year's 184 million. Those are insane numbers. So regardless of whether you fucking despise what happened this NFL season, regardless you think every single thing is scripted and rigged, it worked out for the NFL, and I don't see them turning around from whatever they're doing anytime soon. And unfortunately for a lot of people, you might see more Taylor Swift next season if she hasn't already broken up with Travis Kelce by then. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. A big win for the NFL. There's no doubt about that. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.